Hi, I'm Christine and I'm the founder of Awful Grace. I started Awful Grace in 2016. Awful Grace is a social purpose movement, I guess a local charity that reaches out to the disenfranchised communities. We work with communities that are largely within the prison system, so prisoners as well as prisoners' families and ex-offenders. Our desire is to be able to provide the guidance, the support for their reintegration back into society. The main objective of why we even exist is because we want to be able to bring dignity to prisoners and their families, and to have that shared experience with them. Awful Grace has two programs that we run. One is Toki Formation and the other is Kintsugi Transformation. And both of them are related or connected because one flows into the other. And the program really is focused on life skills and character traits. And that's weaved into the art of making pottery. So pottery is part of, or creating pottery is part of Kintsugi Transformation and Toki Formation. In addition to that, Kintsugi Transformation also focuses on putting back broken pottery, and that is a metaphor for putting back broken lives and making it into a piece that's more beautiful when gold or silver is added to the broken piece.
Hi, my name is Azhar. I'm 33 years old this year. I was sentenced for 5 years and 10 months imprisonment for trafficking. I released in June 2021. The first time I came into prison, I was lost. Seriously, I was lost because I don't know what to do. I got nobody to talk to because firstly I was isolated since I got caught until the day I went to prison. I was isolated alone. So I got nobody to talk to, nobody to ask, don't know what to do. It was very scary when you are inside the room isolated for 14 days and you only can hear voices from your neighbor and everything, and it's very stressful for me. After my isolation, when we meet our own group of people, then actually they help us. They tell me, okay, this is what you can do, this is what you can do, and who you need to look for when you need help and everything. In my second year, I think 2018, first time sitting for a new class is awkward. I mean, like you don't know the person, the trust is not there yet because like what I want to tell you, what I want to share with you is not there yet. But they make us feel very comfortable. They are like a friend, a family, where they come on Sundays, where they can spend with the family, but they come and see us. So from there we we open up our trust to them, we share often to them, and they also come and give us motivation and good words.
In a typical session within Toki Formation and Kintsugi Transformation, we actually walk through one particular character trait and life skill and tie that to a pottery technique.
The most significant technique to me is the hollowing. In life, for me, things that I don't want to think about, I'll just forget it, or I just don't bother about it. And so it will be a burden to me. I mean, I keep it, I still keep it, but I don't throw it. So when hollowing, they taught us to actually, while you hollowing the thing, think of a thing that you don't want, a burden that you don't want to keep. So from there, I will start to think a lot of things way back to know what I want to throw. So from there, by the time I finish the whole piece, I feel so lightened because the thing that I don't want, the thing that I don't bother, I really throw it away in my life.
So the idea of hollowing is to be able to get rid of baggage, and we all have baggages, and with that expression, then we actually look into ourselves and decide what is it that we need to get rid of.
This piece is made for my mother. It's called Fat Slab. It's made up of five different pieces. It's me, my brother, my sister, my mom, and my dad. So I call it a well of love. It's in Malay perigi lah. Perigi is well. So where my mom will always have their love inside, and the love here is actually to show that what is inside is the love or the care for my mom. Even she is sick, she still come and visit me every twice a month without fail, and to know the journey from the main gate to my village center is not near, and she sometimes say that she just walk slowly, and it only take like 20 minutes to come. It shows that how much my mother care and love for me lah. Why I like this technique and why I do this for my mom is because I know that to build a well you need a lot of support. Then after you build it, you still need to fill with something inside. You can't let it empty. So the love that she built cannot be seen, but can be felt from my heart. What I have benefit from Toki is to appreciate what I have lost within the time I'm in prison. So when I come out, I try to spend more time with my mom, as much as I lose her time with her.
For inmates who have been through Toki Formation and Kintsugi, I think the highlight for us at Awful Grace as volunteers is that we notice a change in how they embrace their own discovery of themselves. And for us volunteers who run the program, we actually look forward to that, because it's always a journey, and along the way we actually discover ourselves as they discover themselves. So it's a journey that we share, and every journey with every person is different. So that's the highlight for Toki Formation and Kintsugi Transformation.
Hi, I'm Sharin. I'm 37 this year. I start joining Toki Formation since 2017. That's where I'm at AWP. I'm an ex-convict, now working as a technician. So, but what makes me want to go on with this program is the life skill. Want to know more what Toki Formation is offering. So I joined. The first session really make me excited because I'm an active person. So Toki is more like practical work, doing things, not just listening to theory. It's like doing things. So the first session is like letting me to explore or admit my potential, my potential, because the first piece is a boxing glove. I still remember that. Because I used to deny I have potential, I have this strength, this such strength, because through my journey, my life journey, makes me like my self-esteem low. So this Toki helps me to enjoy by doing things, and then at the same time like doing therapy in myself. Okay. This is a perfume bottle. I made it for my late father. When I made it, my father is still alive. So it's very deep experience. I mean, for me, I'm an only child. For others will tend to know that if the only child is meaning being treated like a king or pampered, that kind of thing. But I didn't get that, all the basic needs. through my father. So they are having difficulties with my mother, you see, and they neglect me. So from that onwards, I tend to build the hatred, you see, inside my heart. I feel like I don't like my parents. See, I'm only alone, but nothing. Like I also want like other kids, that what they have I can have. So this piece I made for him is because I want to forgive him. Because if I didn't forgive my parents, my dad, I think the hatred is all the way there. So after doing this, because this one, all the techniques is into one already, hollowing lah or what. I feel like relief. Because I think it's courage also to say I forgive him. Because before that is I tell myself no, he is his world, I'm my own world. So after decide to forgive him, I made this piece, and I wanted to pass this to him, but unfortunately I didn't make it. He passed on.
I remember there was a time when we had to do kintsugi in prison, and there was a piece that was in the shape of a heart that was dropped intentionally. And when we opened the piece of fabric, we discovered that the piece was really shattered. It was like there were more than 20 pieces, and the emotion that was felt by the inmate that dropped it was shock, I guess, and despair that it could not be put back together. But what we discovered working with him was that when everyone comes along to actually help to piece it back, there was a sense of community, and there was a sense that nothing is ever lost forever, broken forever. With support from others, support from the community, something can always be put back together. A life can always be put back together. But the person has to realize that sometimes our journey cannot be done alone. We have to actually have people come alongside us. So that was what that discovery was when we had to put back that particular piece.
What makes me stay is when I learn from this program. I mean the first batch program that I'm attending, 18 months program, is a work release program, meaning work and go back to prison. So from there I develop my working attitude. This is life. You have to work to earn. Then that's why the programs teach me how to save, how to maintain my conduct while working. So after a year, I think I was promoted to be a team leader.
Listening to the stories of friends that we have journeyed with in prison, my sense is that our stories are similar in a way that, you know, we all share life together, and it's in a different way. And I'm very encouraged that when we first started Toki Formation, when I first started Offer Grace, I did not envisage, I did not imagine how it would turn out and how many lives it would have touched. And it's not really a matter of quantity, it's a matter of just the quality in which, or the way in which we engage with the hidden communities, with the disenfranchised communities in Singapore and around the world. I think that as volunteers of Awful Grace, we should all be very encouraged that, you know, there is really still hope, still that ability to bring dignity to many, many other lives.